So isang mapagpala at magandang araw sa lahat ng mga tumutunghay o nanonood nitong paglalahad ko ng aking kasaysayan ng buhay. Papasalamat ako sa inyo. Sa pagsisimula ay gusto kong magpakilala na ako po ay si Culion magbuhos Guia. Una sa lahat ay siyempre bumabati muna ako sa lahat ng mga maaring nanonood o nakikinig ng paglalahad ko ng aking oral history. Nabanggit ni Madam Gemma na ito ay isang proyekto para magkaroon ng preservation of history of people affected by leprosy. Bago ako magsimula sa kasaysayan ng buhay, I just would like to say that at this very moment, at this very time, I have the invitation to represent the country, especially the organization of people affected by leprosy in the entire Philippines under the Coalition of Leprosy Advocates in the Philippines and IPM. Okay. And so, on January 25 until January 26, I'll be leaving for Tokyo, Japan to participate in the global appeal. First of all, to participate in the global appeal by the Nippon Foundation, and this global appeal is to end stigma and discrimination against people affected by leprosy. And there is a symposium which is also be held in Tokyo, Japan, and this is sponsored by the Sasakawa Memorial Health Foundation under, of course, Mr. Yogi Sasakawa. So, nagkataon na yun ay I'll be attending that meeting. So I'll be out of the country from the 25th of January until the 30th of January. I'll be returning February 1st to attend also some activities in the Philippines in connection with the elimination of the stigma of leprosy against people affected by leprosy in the Philippines. So, ulitin ko, nagpapasalamat ako na ako ay binigyan ng pagkakataon na maisalaysay ang buhay ko. At sa pagsisimula po, ako po ay ipinanganak sa bayan ng Talaga, sa municipality of Mabini in the province of Batangas. Ang mga magulang ko po ay ang ama ko po ay si Guia at ang akin pong ina ay si Maria Magbuhos. Sila po ay wala naman sakit na leprosy. Dangan niya lamang at kaming siyam na magkakapatid. No? Sa siyam na magkakapatid, ilan sa amin ay nagkaroon ng sakit at isa na ako roon. Sa siyam na magkakapatid, isa lang po ang babae at ang walo po ay puro lalaki. At ang babae namin ay pang-walo. So inisip nila na natapos na ang dahil dumami, nakapito na ng lalaki, wala pang babae. So ay hintay ng babae, may dumating na babae na pang-walo. So parang tapos na yon, no? Ang problema, may dumating pang isa at yun ay ang pang-siyam. Kaya ako po ay ang the youngest among the 9 siblings. our family. Maganda rin po sana ang naging buhay namin sa aming lalawigan, sa aming lugar. May mga lupain kami, agricultural lands. Kaya lang, ang nangyari nito dahil nga sa pagkakasakit ng leprosy ng mga kapatid ko, noon hindi pa masyado akong, hindi pa masyadong pansinin ang sakit ko dahil bata pa ako. Pero sila pansinin na kaya yun hahanap ng paraan para sila ay magamot, no? Naipagbili yung aming mga lupain. Kasi ganun na nangyari, kumunti ng kumunti. Sa pagiging isang may sakit na leprosy, batay po sa mga sadaysay, aking mga natatanda sa akin. Ako rin po ay I was noticed with the symptoms of leprosy even before I could learn to walk. So, napakabata ko pa at sinasabi nga na meron na akong red spots sa aking pisngi na sa kanilang palagay ay leprosy na yan dahil ako po ay may mga kapatid na nagkaroon ng sakit na leprosy na isa nga po ay nadala dito sa Culion. Kaya doon pa lang ay alam na nila na ako ay may sakit na leprosy. So, habang tumatagal, yun nga, na umabot na ako ng 3 taon at doon naman akong naulila sa aking kamag-ina. So, naranasan ko na ang diskriminasyon, no? Dahil noong mga panahon na yun, pag kami mga bisita sa bahay namin, kinakailangan na ako ay umalis ng bahay, magtago, no? At makakabalik lang ako ng bahay namin kapag wala na yung mga bisita. So, that means that I have to wait until the visitors are gone. So, maski na ako ay gutom na, hintayin ko na makaalis sila bago pa ako makakain. So, isang karanasan na napakalungkot, no? At yan ang karanasan kong yan, alam ko na ito ay karanasan din ng ibang katulad ko. Bilang bata, siyempre, dapat ay kahalubilo ako ng maraming kabataan na naglalaro, no? Ngunit, siyempre, halos inandang ang naging kalaro ko sapagkat yung mga magulang ng ibang mga bata ay ayaw nilang papaglaruin yung kanilang mga anak na kasama ako. Ngunit may mga ilan din na nagiging kalaro ko, pero ilan lang sila, yung mga malalapit na kamag-anak. At ang buhay ko ay very limited ang aking dating, no? Dahil hindi naman ako pwedeng lumayo ng aming bakuran, no? Hindi ako nakakapunta sa mga kasayahan, sa mga panooran, sapagkat yun nga, iniiwasan na ako ay na-expose sa mga tao na nasasabihin ako ay may sakit o kaya ako ay makahawa. Okay.
Yung sintomas po, sir, ano po yung mga
sintomas ko po ay nasa mukha. Sintomas po yun. Sabi nila, magula-mula. Siyempre, bata pa ako, pero halos alam na nila na yun ay leprosy. Dahil yung mga kapatid ako na unang nagsakit ng leprosy, meron niya ako nadala dito sa mundo na sa akin. So, agad na sinabi nila na gano'n yan. So, okay, una, yung lumabas sa mukha ko, 3 years old. At saka, nagtataka ako bakit dito sa parting ito ng aking katawan ito, walang pakiramdam. At alam mo, mga kamag-anak ko sa probinsya, sa Batangas, ano yan mga mahihilig mag-anting-anting. Yung amulets na tinatawag, yung mga charms na sinasabi nila. magaling na depensa sa katawan ng tao, maaaring hindi ka talaban ng any weapon, masilang ng bullet, o ano. So I was thinking all along that I had that kind of amulet dahil walang pakiramdam, nakikipaglaban ako ng purutan at hanggang sa dumudumi hindi ako nasasaktan. Eh sila talagang lagi ko sila natatakot. So ganun na naging buhay ko at ang isa sa dalong pinakamalungkot sa akin ay nakikita ko yung aking mga playmates, no? They were already enrolled in the school. And I was just wondering why I was not in the school. Why I was not given that privilege to acquire the education that my teammates were entitled to or having that privilege. So nagtataka ako doon at gusto ko siyempre mag-eskwela. Dahil sila, yung mga bata na umuwi, nag-iipon-ipon sila at kung ano yung mga kanta, yung mga napag-aralan nila sa kanilang eskwela, ay ginagawa nila. Ako naman ay napapasama rin at may mga natututunan din ako sa kanila, no? Kaya lang, hindi ako pumapasok. And that was why am I different from the rest of these children? That these children could attend the school and I was not. So, yun nga, siyempre, discriminated na talaga. No? So, sa bata pa ako ay naranasan ko na ma-discriminate. Yung lola ko ay non-herbalist. Yung lola ko. Kasi namatay yung aking mga magulang ng magkasukob sa buwan. No? Unang namatay yung nanay ko. Though, may medyo tragic the story behind the death of my mother. Dahil during the wartime, during evacuation, because at that time, at the time that when the Imperial Japanese Army was about to surrender, the remaining Japanese soldier became so cruel, no? And they imposed atrocities among the people, the Filipinos. And siyempre, during this time, every time that there was an announcement that the Japanese would, let's say, go to the place. Say, for example, the place, our place, no? Our town. So the people, they would evacuate. So yung mga magulang ko, nag-evacuate sila. Ako, karga nila ako sa balikat ng aking mga matandang kapatid. There was a time that during the evacuation, along the way, yung the evacuees saw somebody and they thought of that it was a Japanese army, holding a live grenade, no? And so they scampered, no? They ran wherever they could hide. And unfortunately, my mother, napunta siya doon sa isang lugar na pumasok siya, not knowing that there was a protruding dead trunk of a tree. And so, she pumped her breast with great impact. And with that, she vomited blood. No? Yung mother ko, sa takot siyempre, napapasok na siya doon sa isang lugar na nagtataguan niya, not knowing that there was a dead trunk of a tree. And
Na ano siya?
na ano,
Tusok.
hindi naman, it did not rust now, but she bumped into it with great impact. And with that, she vomited blood. Hindi naman siya, at that moment, hindi naman wala namang ano sa kanya, no? Pero naging cause yun. That was the cause na sinasabi nila. And would you imagine that she died December 8, 1945.
1945.
1945. At hindi nagtagal, the same month, December 28, no? December 20. My mother died December 8, no? And then my father followed to the grave December 28. The same month, and the same year, 1985.
1945.
1945. So, ang buwan ng Disyembre ay karaniwang
Masaya.
pinagdiriwang na napakasaya. Pero para sa akin ay may malungkot na alaala. Siguro, sasamantalahin ko na rin na sa tuwing mababanggit ko ang buwan ng Disyembre, talagang napakalungkot ng buhay para sa akin. Sapagkat ang mahal kong asawa na nagsama kami ng halos 45 years, no? Ay December din siya namatay. That was December 15.
Ano ba yun?
So, ang Disyembre talagang napakalungkot na buwan para sa akin. So, nauna ko nang nabanggit na yun ang death ng aking wife. Ang wife ko ay she was the former Rosalinda Hidao. No? Ay teacher siya. So, isasalaysay ko na lang yan later on. So, nung ako'y maulila, yung grandmother namin ang she took care of us. No? Pangalan ng aking grandmother was Francisca Gonzalez. So, ganon ang naging buhay na mabalikan ko yung discriminated ako sa aming lugar, no? Yung aming pamilya, alos the entire family, no? Suffered discrimination kasi
Pero sir, sa lugar nyo, kayo lang po ba ang may ganong karamdaman?
I think so. Meron ding iba na pero malayo sa lugar namin, no? But in the same town, pero malayo naman para sa amin. Tapos, yun nga, yung meron akong isang kapatid na nadala dito noong 1949, no? Yung brother ko na yan na nadala rito noong 1949, his name is Eusebio, no? Eusebio Guia. Siguro, kayo, baka meron kayo natatandaan na Juan Ignacia Guia.
Yes po.
Si Ignacia Guia ngayon ay isang doktor.
Kabatch ko po siya.
Kabatch siya.
Kabatch po.
Okay. Siya ay doktor na. No? Pero yung kapatid ko na yun, nauna siya rito. Okay. At nagkaroon siya ng pagkakataon na makauwi noong 1950. At nakita niya yung kalagayan ko. I was already some 8 years old or more than 8 years old. Sabi niya sa akin, wala kang kinabukasan dito. At saka, siyempre naisip niya na mag-advance, no? My leprosy would advance, no? Without any medication, without any control of it. And so, he invited me and convinced my grandmother that he would bring me to Culion for treatment, for medication, and for better future. No?
Hindi po kayo nakaaral talaga sa
Hindi
Batangas,
ako
sir?
nakapag-aral.
8 years old.
Oo. 8 years old na ako. Wala pa, lampas na ako ng 8 years old. Wala pa, hindi pa ako nakapag-aral. Kaya nung sinabi niya na pwede ako mag-aral dito, so, I jumped the opportunity. I grabbed the opportunity instantaneously. And I said, I prepared to go to Culion. And that was against the will of my grandmother. Would you imagine that when I was about to ride on a bus, no, on a bus, my brother was holding my right hand. Ano, bata pa kasi ako. So isasakay niya ako dun sa bus. No? And my grandmother was holding my left hand. So that was a tug of war.
Talaga na.
Oo. At nakita ko sila, my only sister nga, nakita ko sila na magkayakap nung makasakay na ako. Crying, literally. I was also crying at the time. And that was the last time that I had the company of my grandmother. Madala na ako sa Culion, hindi ko na siya nakita. Namatay na siya.
Talagang yung separation.
So, that was nung hindi naman ako agad nadala sa Culion, kundi nadala pa ako sa San Lazaro at that time. Kasi noong mga panahon na yon, yung mga dinadala sa Culion ay ang biyahe ng barko papunta sa Culion, I think was only once a month. And so kinakailangan na lagay muna kami sa San Lazaro. So I stayed in San Lazaro for almost or more than a week. And then it was then that masyadong kumbaga naramdaman ko ang hirap ng aking kalagayan. Ewan ko anong tawag sa doktor yung iniisip yung sa ilong, pinukuha ng dugo. Anong anong term doon? Ang sakit.
Ano yun siya? Yung sa laboratory po, sir, kinukunan lang yung sample.
Pagdating ko sa San Lazaro, pinuhaan ako ng dugo sa loob ng ilong. May term yan sa
Opo, sa lab.
Oo. Tapos itong sinusugatan.
Dito, sir.
Tsaka itong tenga. At sakit. Siyempre, ano ba nangyayari sa akin? Bakit ganito? Ano, lahat yun.
Urban laboratory term.
So sa San Lazaro ay meron din mga ilan pala na dadalahin dito sa Culion na galing naman sa Visayas. So nagkakilala kami doon. At meron din bata na pakidadalahin dito. So naging kalaro ko doon sa San Lazaro. At May 30, 1950. I arrived in Guia. So, siguro May 29 kami umalis doon. So, May 30. No? Eh, dumating ako dito sa Culion, May 30, 1950. So that, and pagdating ko rito,
Sir, excuse lang po sandali. Meron po kayong mga dokumento na dala galing sa San Lazaro?
wala.
Wala po.
Hindi ko alam
Papers.
dahil may kapatid niya ako eh. Baka siya ang
Kasabay din po niya siya.
So,
Kasabay din yung kapatid.
Dahil bata pa kayo ng time na yun.
So wala akong kamuwang-muwang, wala akong malay-malay sa nangyayari. So, nung dumating ako dito, nagtataka din ako eh, kasi pagdunggo namin dyan sa pier, I think it was yung bagong Pilar 2 noon.
Pilar 2.
Bago pa lumubog yan eh, yung Pilar 2. Pero yun ang sinakyan namin papunta rito. Nung dumating kami dyan sa pier, nagtataka ako gawa ng may pulis na sumalubong eh. No? Alam kong pulis siya, may tsapa siya eh. At dinala kami dito sa ah, tinatawag na Quarentenas. Yung Sandoval Building, yan sa...
Dito sa baba.
Oo, Quarentenas ang Quarentenas yan. At doon ako, I was quarantined for 5 days. I think for one week. And that was May. So, nung makalabas ako, no, meron akong may private house na tinitirahan yung kapatid ko. At doon ako napunta. Sa halip na sa government dormitory ako, doon ako sa private house. Nung dumating ako dito noong 1950, pagkatapos na ako ay ma-quarentenas ng isang linggo. Yung pagka-quarentenas ay policy ng sanitaryo o ng gobyerno. At pagkatapos noon ako ay paglabas ko ng quarentenas, ako ay napatira sa isang pribadong tahanan. At nagkataon naman na yung unang linggo ng Hunyo, at yun ay enrollment na pasukan. Ako ay I was enrolled in the Culion Catholic Elementary School. So, doon, gusto kong banggitin na ang aking education simula nung elementary hanggang sa ako'y natapos ng high school. Ako po ay produkto ng education sa ilalim ng Sisters of St. Paul at saka ng Jesuits. Kaya I was molded, as far as education is concerned, by the Sisters of St. Paul and the Society of Jesus. So yun ang, kumbaga, kaya napakalaki ng utang na loob ko sa kanila dahil mga madre ng St. Paul, pagkat napakalaki nga na maging bahagi nila tungkol sa aking education. Hindi ko makakalimutan na mayroong isang madre na hanggang sa panahon na ito, ngayon na isinasalaysay ko yung buhay ko, na mayroong isang madre na talaga kumbaga ay hindi ko malilimutan sa tanang buhay. Ang pangalan niya ay si Sir Antoinette Tengson. Napakalaki ng naging bahagi niya sa buhay ko sapagkat siya ang halos naging inspirasyon kung bakit ako karoon ng lakas ng loob na ipagpatuloy ang aking pag-aaral. She was the one behind me. She was my inspiration. She encouraged me to further my education after my graduation from the high school. Precisely that's the reason why I moved from Culion to Tala, Central Luzon Sanitarium at Caloocan. So itong madring ito na si Sister Antoinette Tengson, ay siya ang talagang pinamata niya sa akin ang kahalagahan ng education. At sinabi nga niya sa akin noon siyempre bata pa ako na malaki ang pag-asa mo na ikaw ay kapag bigay ng nakakabigay ng malaking bahagi para sa mga taga-Culion kung ikaw ay makakapagpatuloy sa iyong pag-aaral.
Kaya excuse po, sandali ulit. Sir, sa quarentenas po ba, ano po ang ginawa sa inyo doon? May check-up? May ganun po? Or nag-stay lang talaga kayo doon?
Wala, naka-stay lang doon.
Ah.
Masarap ang mga pagkain, no?
Ano po?
Masarap yung pagkain. Hindi naman nagtagal. Yung mga isang linggo lang. Pagkatapos yun nga, nakalabas na ako.
Nilipat na kayo.
Nagkataon naman yun na siyempre, ano na, June na.
Mhm.
May enrollment na. Ipina-enroll ako ngayon. Tuwan-tuwa ako ngayon. So that was the first taste that I had in school. Tuwan-tuwa ako. So nag-aral ako sa Culion Catholic Elementary School. Yun yung naging
CS.
Saint
St.
Ignatius High School. St. Ignatius High School. Later on, naging St. Ignatius Academy. Pagkatapos na maging St. Ignatius Academy, naging
Loyola.
Loyola College.
Of Culion.
No.
St. Ignatius.
St. Ignatius College pa yan. St. Ignatius College. At pagkatapos naging Loyola College of Culion. Would you believe that I was a part of the metamorphosis of the school? From the time it was elementary until the present time that it is now a college. So nag-aral ako noon sa elementary, sa Culion Catholic Elementary School, dyan ako nag-grade 1. And I graduated 1957. Modesty aside, medyo ano naman tayo, consistent honor students, honor pupils at that time. Pero parang hindi na rin, kumbaga kasi may edad na rin ako noon eh. No? Pero may mga edad na rin yung aking mga ka-eskwela. Okay? So I graduated in 1957 from the elementary. May grade 7 pa noon eh.
Opo.
Okay.
Sa dito meron tayo, wala, no?
So I graduated in 1957. And at the same time, in 1956, nabuksan naman yung St. Ignatius High School. No?
So tuloy-tuloy.
So, tuloy-tuloy na ako sa high school.
High school.
Na-convert yung Culion Catholic Elementary School into St. Ignatius High School. So, in 1956, so diretso na ako sa high school. At I graduated from the high school in 1961, 4 years. No? Maganda ang training namin sa high school, aside from mga academic curriculum, meron kaming Philippine Military Training, and I also graduated from the Philippine Military Training course, bilang adjutant, battalion adjutant. So that was in 1961. At that time, advanced na rin ang case ko, no? Kasi nung lumabas ako sa quarantenas, mayroong examination, dinadala kami dyan sa mga clinic. Dyan. Clinic pa yung mga lugar na yan.
Opo, itong building ngayon na ginagawa.
Oo, building na yan. At ginamot ako, kasi gusto kong ma-mention ito, ang unang gamot na natanggap ko ay Diazone.
Diazone.
Oo. So, parang hindi naman naging effective yung Diazone dahil matagal na naggamot ako ng Diazone, hindi naman ako, siguro hindi naman din ako masyado nag-advance, no? Pero hindi naman ako umaling. So after my graduation in 1957 from the high school, I moved to Central Luzon Sanitarium, that is in Tala, Caloocan City. Mayroon silang college intended also for people affected by leprosy. And this college was established by a Dominican priest by the name of Anthony Hofstee. In-establish niya yung Holy Rosary College. Ang intention niya doon was really para to cater those people affected by leprosy who would like to have college education. And so from Culion, I moved to Tala, and I studied at the Holy Rosary College. medyo maganda rin ang naging performance ko doon dahil first year pa lang ako. Naging ano na ako agad eh. Kasi sa organization, di ba, sa mga kolegyo, may mga organization. Sa amin, merong yung Student Supreme Council. So, delegate agad ako doon. First year pa, sophomore pa, freshman, sophomore, hanggang sa naging junior.
Leader na pala agad kayo.
And then, nung maging senior ako, I was elected post as president of the Student Supreme Council sa buong college. And I obtained my degree of Bachelor's of Science in Education in 1965. So 4 years, no? I went there in 1961 and I graduated 1965, 4 years. So before graduation, the day before graduation, yung director ng St. Ignatius Academy at the time, Father Maximo David, went to Tala. At that was also the time that he would be replaced by another chaplain in Culion. Kasi noon, routinary yung pagpapalit ng mga chaplain eh. So, bago siya umalis dito sa Culion as chaplain, pinuntahan niya ako sa Tala at kinonvince niya ako na mag-aral dito, dito magturo sa St. Ignatius Academy. Pero at that time, may kontrata na ako na dapat doon ako magturo sa Mindoro sa Pinamalayan Divine College. No? Pero nakiusap yung pari natin dito. Alam mo, pari dito bumalik ako dito. At kausap ko yung, kasi nakasahin ako ng kontrata, pumunta ako doon sa pinaka-office ng yung mga Divine Word Fathers, no? At yun yan, sinabi ko na kung maaaring payagan na lang nila ako na pumayag na lang. So, and then I started teaching 1965 in my own alma mater. Dito, ang unang taon ng pagtuturo ko, I was, nagturo ako sa elementary, and at the same time, may subject ako sa high school. Okay. That was in 1965, yung unang taon ko. Nung sumunod na taon, school year 66-67, nasa high school na ako noon. Talagang pinuhan ako sa high school na in charge ako ng freshman high school first year. At doon naman nagkakilala na kami ni misis ko. At the time, Rosalinda Hilaw. Nagtuturo rin siya. Siguro, kung natatandaan niyo, talagang maganda.
Maganda si Ma'am.
Hindi dito kayo talagang maganda siya.
Maganda si Ma'am.
At November 4, 1966, we exchanged vow in the Sacrament of Matrimony. Okay. Hindi kami, sa loob ng pinagsama namin na halos 45 years, hindi kami nagkaroon ng sariling anak. Pero, meron kaming naging surrogate children. Usually, mga anak ng mga minorities. At ako'y natutuwa sa panahon na to. Kasi ang isa sa kanila ay nasa Daly City sa LA, Los Angeles. Yung isa ay nasa New York, sa babae. 4 sila, tapos yung dalawa naman ay narito sa Pilipinas. ganda naman ang buhay noong mga inampun ko na yun. At hindi nila ako nakakalimutan.
Maganda naman at mabuti naman.
May picture din sila na pinadala sa...
Malaking bagay po yun, na tumatanaw talaga ng
Oo.
Picturean din.
So, kahit na hindi kami nagkaroon ng sariling anak, pero naranasan namin ang magiging magulang sa bata. Sa pamamagitan ng aming pagsisikap na mapag-aral namin sila, na mapagtapos din ang high school, at pati sa college, nakatulong kami. Hanggang sa nakapagtapos niya at nagkaroon sila ng magandang kapalaran. Hindi lang naman sila, meron din akong pamangkin na dito tumira, yung si Mrs. ko, meron din pamangkin na dito tumira. Naging maganda rin ang buhay namin. Yung pamangkin ko na tumira dito, na matagal sa Canada. Sa Canada. Tapos yung pamangkin naman ng Mrs. ko, naging accountant naman ng City Hall ng San Juan, sa panahon ni Mayor Estrada. Naging accountant siya. Siguro mga kilala ninyo yan kaya lang. So, yun ang naging buhay ko noong panahon na yan. Hanggang sa yun nga, nagkakilala kami, naging mag-asawa, nagturo ako. Usually ang mga tinuturo ko doon, puro karamihan mga English subjects. Pero actually, sa holder of Bachelor of Science in Education, my major is in English and my minor Filipino. So, pero siyempre nung panahon na yun, wala pang masyadong mga qualified na teachers. Hindi nila. So, nagturo din ako ng math.
Science?
Okay.
Meron pong science?
Pero hanggang sa mga social sciences, sa college, nagturo ako ng political science, the life about the South. Pero karamihan mga English subjects. So, sa panahon ng aking pagtuturo sa eskwelahan, pumasok ako sa eskwelahan bilang teacher 1965. At the same time, yung chaplain na si Father Maximo David of the Society of Jesus ay napalitan na ni Father Ignacio Maria de Moreta noong 1965. So, bagong-bago si Father Ignacio de Moreta. So, nagkasabay kami ng pagpapit. At masyadong prolific, masyadong productive ang ni Father Moreta kasi dati kagad niya ginawang mga pagbabago. Yung eskwelahan talagang remodel niya, ginawa niyang baptize niya, yung konbento, binago niya, lahat yan. Ang dami-dami ko naging...
Mga infra po yata sa community, po?
Ang dami-dami ko naging assignment sa kanya, mga overlapping na mga assignment. Imagine, nung panahon na yon, kasi si Father Moreta, as director of the school at the same time, siya rin ang parish chaplain, tinasain niya ako na maging, what's this? Yung pag-ano ng computing.
Ng roads po?
Town roads. Almost, more than 2 kilometers yan.
Infrastructure.
So, sinupervise ko yan. Mga housing project. Sa mga work experience ko bilang as a parang civic leader, yun nga, naging na-assign sa akin ang pagiging coordinator ng housing project in 1969 to 1969, doon kasi may isang panahon dito na bumagyo, parang hindi ko lang kung anong pangalan, parang parantitang, something like that. Halos 80% ng mga bahay dito, lalo na dito sa
Siguro
town
yun yung
proper. Umagyo rito.
Mga 60s po
Oo,
yun,
mga
sir. Yung mga
69.
60s.
Oo,
60s, opo, na
So ako ang kinuha niyang coordinator.
Ah,
No? At yun nga, halos na paggawa yung mga bahay na yan. At the same time, naging supervisor ako ng concreting nga. Concreting
Ng roads.
itong roads nito. I think ano yan, 1969 to 73, something like that. No? So, aside from that, naging ano rin ako naging manager ako ng Culion Agricultural Rehabilitation Project. Multi-million project ito ng mga Jesuits dito sa Culion. Kung naalala ninyo, there were hundreds of Culion agricultural land converted into agriculture, planted with rice and some other crops.
Saan po
sa-
banda yan, sir?
Sa Dita.
Dita.
Dita, no? Sa Dita, meron tayong, I think that was, there were some 36 hectares na sinusupervise ko doon. And then sa Burabod, at that time ang Burabod hindi pa, kumbaga, hindi develop pero na-develop yan agriculturally. Malawak yan. Makalaking Burabod, no? Siguro sa mga more than 50 hectares yung yan. Oo. And then sa Ognisan,
Ayaw po,
no?
yung Ognisan,
Ognisan,
malawak
din
din po
yan.
yan.
Para mahigit na 100 hektarya. Sinusupervise ko yan, ano? Kaya binawasan yung ano ko sa sa school eh. So sa halip na sa halip na 5 araw ko sa school, naging 3 na lang. Dahil yung talaga ako naging Monday, Wednesday at saka Friday. All the rest na iba, nabigit ako sa project. Lahat yun gagampanan ko. In fact, parang doon nagsimula nung the concreting approach, no? Noong 1971 yan. Kasi noon bilang nagsusupervise ako niyan, hindi lang naman ako nagsusupervise, tutulong talaga ako.
Talaga
No?
po.
Talagang tumutulong ako sa noon mano-mano. Wala pang mga machine na ginagamit. Talagang pala-pala. No? Huli na kami nakakuha ng anong tawag doon? Mixer? Huli na. Pero noong unang pala-pala. Pero imagine mo na ang mga tao noon ay volunteer lang yun, bayanihan. So ano ang gagawin ko? Pagkakatapos nila ng trabaho, lahat ng ginamit, mga pala, mga piko, mga kung ano, no?
Kayo nag-electric.
Ako ang maghiligpit nun. Okay, pupugasan ko yon. Hanggang sa parang naramdaman ko na noong mga parang humihina itong kamay ko. Kaya pagka ako nagsusulat sa blackboard, nalalaglag yung chok. Pero bakit kaya? So naramdaman, ganun, hanggang ganun.
Pero wala pa po kayong deformities?
Wala pa akong deformities. Ayos na ayos pa ako. Noong ikasal kami ng misis ko, wala pa akong deformities. So, yun nga, nagsimula lang noon. Nagkaroon ng At saka noon, parang napabayaan ko na rin yung paggagamot. Parang nawala na ako ng tiwala sa mga gamot eh. Kasi from Daya, so nag-ablu sulfone ako. Wala. No? Sa tingin ko walang nangyayari. Kaya parang nawala na ako ng tiwala to the potency of the medicines. So siguro the more it aggravated na sa situation ko because there was nothing more to prevent the growth of the disease. So yun, naramdaman ko yun na nagkaroon ng mga deformities. At the same time, noong panahon na yon, in 1971, in-establish ni Father Moreta yung tawag dito, Culion Parish Pastoral Council. No? Naging masyadong epektibo to, masyadong active. At doon sa panahon namin ginawa yung pag-frame ng what's this ng constitution or charter ng Culion Foundation. Modesty aside, sa totoo lang, ang unang na-assign dyan na supposedly executive director, ako eh. Kaya lang nagkaroon ng pagbabago na hindi ko malaman nung umalis na si Father Moreta. Kasi umalis na si Father Moreta, so parang nagkaroon na ng pagbabago. So hindi na ako napaupo na executive director. It's okay. Nasa school pa rin ako na.
Sir, pwede kong i-cut kayo sandali.
Opo.
Maganda po sir kasi yung sa Culion Advisory Council.
Opo.
Paano po yun nagsimula?
Oo. Yun nga, kasi tuloy-tuloy overlapping ang mga naging trabaho ko doon eh. Ngayon nung simula nung 1981, nakuha ako by appointment, nakuha ko na bilang isang member ng Culion Advisory Council. Member, no? So, okay. Nag-serve ako as member noong 1981.
Sir, pwede po niyong ma-inform kami kung ano po ba itong Culion Advisory Council?
Well, actually, mayroon akong mayroon akong article about the Culion Foundation eh. I have an article about the Culion Foundation. Kaya lang parang hindi ko na yata ngayon.
Briefly
Pero,
ngayon sir, hindi po niyo briefly po ngayon, hindi niyo masabi kung ano ito.
Hindi, actually, ang Culion Advisory Council was created by the chief of the Culion Sanitarium to assist him in the control and management of the Culion Reservation, and advisor to the chief of Sanitarium as regards to the people
Concerns
patients.
ng mga patients.
Sila yung link, yung advisory council. Kaya ang laki na nagagawa nito. At bukod sa riyan, you can imagine yung mga maliliit na yung mga project ito na ginagawa. Ha? Oo, halimbawa katulad niyang pag-maintain noon ng sementeryo, pag-maintain niyang agila, yung mga spots na yan, no? Yung mga nasisira na mga karsada noon, mga hagkana noon, ginagawa ng advisory council dyan. Malaking nagagawa. And then as a link to the patients and the office of the chief of sanitarium, ito ang nagdadala ng mga karaingan ng mga pasyente sa opisina ng direktor. At ito rin ang nagdadala ng kung ano ang mga polisiya na ginagawa ng administrasyon para sa mga people affected.
Para mga counselor ngayon, SP.
In fact, parang quasi, kami eh.
Multitask.
Oo.
Malaki ang role ng CAC.
Parang quasi municipal council kami.
No.
Ganon. Kasi may chairman eh.
Opo, may chairman.
And then, maituloy ko na yan. Noong panahon na yan, makikita mo na ang laki-laki talaga ng ginawa ng kasi natatandaan ko noong 1956, bata pa ako dito, nagkaroon ng Golden Jubilee ang Culion, no? Inimbitahan lahat ng mga sanitary all over the country, over the country, 8 sanitarians niya, nandito na, napakasaya. And that was duplicated in 1981. Naging 75, Diamond Jubilee.
Diamond.
Naging Diamond. So, nandoon ako sa Advisory Council. Ang laki ng ginampanan ko noon. Dahil kasi, siguro kung natatandaan ninyo, naging popular ako masyado sa pag-hosting. No?
Ay, magaling kayo
sa
talaga eh.
small,
From Batangas.
big, formal, or informal.
Matulaing
hosting.
Batangas.
Okay. Sa mga pagka-cover ng sportscasting, nandiyan ako talaga. Kumbaga, masyadong demand ako sa mga social work, no? Ganon. So, yun nga, nung na-duplicated dito, yung 1956 Golden Jubilee was duplicated in 1981, yung Diamond Jubilee. And I was very active at that time. Okay? In fact, siguro kaya nga parang natatandaan ko, parang kinuha ko ng director noon para nga to give more life in the celebration of the Diamond Jubilee. Kasi medyo na ako nun, angat na angat ako pagdating sa sa social activities, no? O would you imagine, siguro walang lugar dito sa Culion noon, noong mga panahon na yun, na hindi ko napuntahan. Pag nagpuputo ng corona,
Nandun din kayo.
nagtutula ako, gano'n. Pag may mga laro ng basketball sa Pilota, sa kung saan dyan, magkakaper ako ng basketball, ganyan, as a sportscaster. Isang, kumbaga, parang isang legacy na hanggang sa, yun nga, sinimulan ko at hanggang sa ngayon ay nakikita ko na maraming nag-attempt na sundan at gampanan yung dati kong ginagampanan. Bagaman at hindi na yata uso ngayon yung magsusuob ng insenso ng papuri sa mga naielect na beauty queens, no? Kasi noon, nagpuputong ako ng corona, tinutulaan ko yan. Sa Balala, for example, no? Yung ano yan. Sila Ma'am Bibedjan, iniimbita ako niyan para lang tumula sa Miss Malala High School, ganyan. Okay, so yan ang naging buhay ko noon. I mentioned that I was elected as president of the International Association for Integration, Dignity, and Economic Advancement for the persons affected by leprosy, that is IDEA Philippines. That was in Cebu in 2007. But in 2012, at Bayview Park Hotel in Manila, there was a gathering of all representatives of people's organization from the different sanitarium all over the country. And from the 8 sanitarium all over the country, there were 18 people's organization. And we formed a coalition. Again, the purpose of this is in order to empower the persons affected by leprosy. Empowerment means that we can make our own decision for our own life. That we will enjoy all the rights and privileges that a person without leprosy can enjoy. And so in that gathering, believing that there is strength in unity, and so we formed a coalition. And that coalition is called the Coalition of Leprosy Advocates of the Philippines. Its acronym is CLAP. It is now very active, and in fact, my invitation to Japan is because I am the president of the association of the club. My invitation in the symposium for the preservation of history of the Sasakawa Moral Health Organization is in behalf of my position as president of the club. But in the Nippon Foundation Global Appeal, then I will be attending the Global Appeal in behalf of the IDEA Philippines. So both are organizations. One is international, one is local, but they are all working all together, all to eliminate stigma and discrimination against persons affected by leprosy. In other words, that is to empower person with or affected with leprosy. And the Coalition of Leprosy Advocates is getting popular, not only in the country, but it is getting popular in the different parts of the world. That's why invitation comes uh, uh, from different countries to represent the Philippines, to represent the club in the different meetings in the different countries of the world. So that is the club.
How it was formed or how it was discovered?
It was again through the initiative. The club was organized through the initiative of Dr. Arturo Conanan Jr., the chief of the Culion Sanitarium and General Hospital. And so he wanted Dr. Conanan for the information of all. Dr. Conanan is very much absorbed in his work in order to help people affected by leprosy. In fact, he is not only involved in the Philippine medical field as far as leprosy is concerned. He's also engaged in world organization. I think he is one of the consultants of the World Health Organization as far as leprosy is concerned. So he's very much known. And he loves to help the people, not only in the Philippines, but all over the world. That's why Dr. Conanan, the name of Dr. Conanan, Arturo Conanan Jr., is very popular in every corner of the world where there is prevalence of leprosy. So the organization of the club was through the initiative of Dr. Conanan. And one thing with this is that the Coalition of Leprosy Advocates is being financed by the foreign financier, no less than the Sasakawa Memorial Health Foundation, since it was established in 2012. And again, we have another budget proposal for 2015 at 2016-2017. We already have helped the club under its education committee already has helped many children in all parts of the Philippines, in all sanitaria, children of the people affected by leprosy, in all sanitaria, in their education. Some of them were able already to finish. Were able to finish their course, sponsored by the Coalition of Leprosy Advocates. We also have assisted student here in Culion. So the work of the Coalition of Leprosy Advocates is, and it's wide because we have the so-called flagship programs. We have the roadmap, and under this roadmap we have the flagship programs, namely education, no, which will attend to education project. We have the social entrepreneurship. We'll attend to the social activities. We have the preservation of history, no, the Committee on Preservation of History. We have health committee, and there are 5 preservation of history. What is the other one? Health, education, social entrepreneurship, public affairs, advocacy. You know, so those are our roadmap, and the Coalition of Leprosy Advocates is moving towards this direction. And I am glad to say that we are being helped financially by the Sasakawa Memorial Health Foundation. See, when I was a teacher, I did not concentrate only in academic subjects. I inculcated into the minds of my students the value of work. That's why almost every year, every end of the school year, I have project in the school. So you will see now the Loyola College of Culion, the fencing, the concrete fencing. That is the work of my students. The stairs, the steps going in the cemetery, the steps from the street going up to the big cross. That was the work of my students. Okay. The stairs connecting the playground, the playground road at the back of the hospital now. So you see that there are stairs, that there are steps. Those, that was a project of my students. And what's this? The steps connecting what's this? Cottage, going up to the inclined road. That's project of my students. But one of the most important projects that I will never remember, and this will be our contribution to tourism. Do you know that the Culion Bastion, the Culion Port, this was constructed by the Augustinian Recollect Fathers in 1740. In 1740. From that time on, the top of the Culion Bastion was not accessible to was not easy to reach, was not really accessible to anybody. But my students in 1981, we thought of making this bastion accessible to foreigners. We already had in mind, we had already foresight that this bastion would become one of the most prominent spot of interest in Culion as far as tourism is concerned. And so we built the steps going up, because before that was a bastion only, and before one could reach it, there was an improvised steps, sometimes thrown down. But you see now it is concrete, and that was made by my students in 1981. The group that made that was the Warlords, Guia's Warlords, 1981. And that is our contribution to tourism. Because anybody who comes to Culion, as much as possible, they would go to the port. Because there you can see the rising of the sun in the morning, and it is overlooking the pristine water of the Culion Bay. So these are things that are our contributions. So I did not only limit my teaching in academic and the
I just want to ask maybe, and speaking on tourism, what are other aspects, or how are we going to improve or to conquer other regarding the tourism of Culion?
Yeah, one thing more is that I am very happy that my alma mater, the Loyola College of Culion, is now offering, I think, that the course of tourism, And of course, once you produce students taken tourism, then tourism will grow in Culion. And that is another thing why I was very interested that Culion would become a municipality. Because the Culion per se, as far as its scenic beauty, is beautiful. There are lots of spots of interest that one can visit Culion. We have, if others have long white beaches, we also have. Okay. Another thing is, Culion is very different from the rest of the municipalities, because so far Culion is a very peaceful municipality, and that is one of the most important factors for a tourism to come, for a tourist to come, that they are safe, when they come to Culion, because Culion is a very peaceful municipality. And aside from that, the people are very amiable, very friendly. Okay. And so these are the blessings that we derive when we convert Culion into a municipality. And I know it will, because Culion actually is gearing to that stage of tourism. In fact, when President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo one time visited Culion, and she told that the remaining people affected by leprosy should be transferred to Tala Leprosarium because Culion is already has to be converted already into tourist spot. I was the only one who said, Madam President, please, we love Culion. We will never get out of Culion. But we are happy if Culion will become a tourist spot. So, it was okay. Culion will really become a very nice place. And as you see, the tourists from Coron, they usually come to Culion. And very soon, they will enjoy. The more tourists will come, the more Culion will become popular. Because there will be more mouths to say Culion is beautiful. So again, from that very bad image of Culion, what's this? An Isle of the Living Dead, island of mythical exiles. Culion now is a paradise regained.